Trying to get Airbnb to cancel my guest stay. 6:30 in the morning, and I have a better way to start the day. We have a huge snowstorm coming to East Tennessee, calling up to like 24 inches of snow. Our guests are coming in from North Carolina. Guests were already open about it. They're like, we don't really deal with snow that much, so do you have any tips for us when we come in later this week? At first, I was like, oh, I have some tips. You know, leave some blankets in your car, make sure you guys go to the grocery store. But then I actually looked at what was happening. Not only we are getting 24 inches of snow cumulative, there's also going to be ice, and it is not going to be melting for at least 2 days. I saw in my other video, I reached out to my guests. I'm like, actually, can I be real with you? This is going to be inaccessible. You will not be able to get to our cabin. I kind of took matters into my own hands. I reached out to Airbnb this morning. Airbnb host, if I cancel your stay, I can get penalized. So I wanted to kind of get permission from Airbnb for them to cancel it. Like a cry for help. Like, I know you guys don't know what's going on across the world, maybe with this snowstorm, but this is going to be insane. Especially coming from North Carolina and all of the Appalachian region. You guys have dealt with so much devastation when it comes to Hurricane Helene and now this snowstorm. I just have learned my lesson that no amount of money is worth like my guest safety and the nervousness and just like the mental energy that they're putting forth and worry. Who's to say my power's not going to go out while they're there, or if they can even get up with that steep climb up the mountain. I've already decided I am going to, if like Airbnb doesn't cancel it for me, I'm going to refund my guest anyway. I might just have the guest cancel it if Airbnb doesn't. I also don't know if my Airbnb guest bought trip insurance. I really don't care at this point because I believe like this is an act of God. The difference between not wanting to come up because like you're personally scared or you don't have of course that, but don't have, maybe you're from Florida or Texas and Louisiana and you don't have the experience yet of coming up a steep mountain in the snow. But this is like one thing that, you know, even Michiganders like myself who see snow all the time, this will be just unheard of for anybody. So I'm going to refund our guests' stay. Tell them, like, I don't think it's safe you coming. If they insist on coming, it's free will. That's, you know, their own act. They might be adventurous and want to make that decision for themselves, but do want them to know they don't have to worry about it if they have to cancel and make that tough decision. And she said that they had kids and, you know, all that. So I get it. Lots of Airbnb hosts that have not canceled their guest stay, making them front the travel insurance and the refund, which I get that side. Different than any other snowstorm. This is different than their own doing. Consider this as the same level as a hurricane that came to Florida, that came to North Carolina, quakes that come to California. We'll keep you guys posted what Airbnb says and what our guests end up doing. I love January in the Smoky Mountains. Also curious with our locals, like, what are you guys feeling about the snowstorm? Groceries like empty at the stores yet? Is this just another day in the life? I feel like this one's really different, like emotionally feeling that tension than it has in years past.